and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my delicious salted caramel and pecan flapjack. So today I want to show you how to make my delicious salted caramel and pecan flapjacks. But before I do, if you are new to my channel, then hello and welcome. It's lovely to have you here. And if you like cooking videos and you want to see more like this one, then I upload every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 AM. So please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As I just mentioned, today I want to show you how to make my delicious salted caramel and pecan flapjacks. Now my husband and son absolutely love these, and my son, if he was here, would really enjoy making them with me as well. They are really easy to make and they don't take that long to cook either, and they are absolutely yummy. They are great for a breakfast, or they can be good for a snack or an after dinner treat as well. So I thought I'd share this recipe with you today. So here is how to make my delicious salted caramel and pecan flapjacks. So the first thing I'm going to do is preheat the oven to 180 degrees. It's pre-lined a baking tray with greaseproof paper. So I have a square tin here, but you can use any type of tin you like. And then I'm going to get a piece of greaseproof paper and I'm going to put the greaseproof paper inside the baking tray just to make sure it fits. And then I'm going to oil the baking tray with sunflower oil, and I'm going to grease it by using a plastic brush, but you can use your hands if you want to. And I'm going to spread the oil across the base of the pan and around the sides until it's evenly spread. Then I'll put the piece of greaseproof paper back in, and then I'm going to oil the inside of the greaseproof paper. This is just to make sure that the flapjack doesn't stick when it comes out the oven. So for this recipe you're going to need 150 grams of dates, medjool dates, stones removed, and you're also going to need enough hot water to cover the dates, and I'll show you that in a moment. And then you're going to need 200 grams of oats. I'm using gluten-free oats, but you don't have to if you haven't got a gluten intolerance. And then you're going to need 100 grams of ground pecans or chopped, either is fine. And I've ground these in my NutriBullet. Then you're going to need 50 grams of chia seeds. And then you're going to need 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of maca powder. If you don't have maca powder, don't worry about it. All maca powder does is add a very slight caramelly taste to it. But if you haven't got it, don't worry about it. And then you're going to need 150 grams of coconut sugar. And you're also going to need 100 grams of coconut oil and 100 mils of a milk of your choice. As I mentioned earlier, I've removed the stones from the medjool dates and I've put them into a bowl. And then I'm going to boil the kettle and I'm going to pour over enough hot water to cover them. And then I'm going to leave these to soak for about 5 minutes. While they're soaking, I'm going to add oats, pecans, chia seeds, baking powder, maca powder and salt to a large bowl, and then I'm going to mix all of these ingredients together. After 5 minutes, I drain the dates, and now I'm going to add them to a cup of a NutriBullet, or you can use a blender if that's what you have. So I'm going to add the dates, the milk and the coconut oil to the blender, and I'm going to blend all of these ingredients together, and I'm going to pour these into the mixing bowl and then mix everything together. Once all of the ingredients, all of the dry ingredients are covered in the wet ingredients, I'm then going to pour this mixture into my pre-lined baking tray, and I'm going to flatten it down with a wooden spoon until it's all even across the base of the baking tray, and then I'm going to put this into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. or until it becomes a nice golden brown colour on top. And then once that's done, I'm going to remove it from the oven and I'm going to leave it to cool. Now I would suggest that you leave this to cool completely, because I have taken it out of the baking tray before and it's all fallen apart. So what I'm going to do is just leave it in the baking tray for a good half an hour, and then I'll remove it from the baking tray and I'll leave it again until it's completely cool, and then I'll cut it up. So I've got to go and pick up my son in a little while, and I don't really want to cut into this cake, and I don't want to do it when he's at home either, so I'm going to leave it. But what I am going to do is just try a little bit of the corner of it, because it smells so good and so yummy. So I'm just going to try this now. Yeah, that's delicious. Really nice. Really chewy. You get a good big bit of salt as well, and sweetness too. It's lovely. So I thought I'd just show you what I would normally do to cut the cake. So I normally cut down there and cut down there. So I cut into quarters, and then I just cut along there and cut along there and cut that way as well. So I get about 16 pieces out of one slice of flapjack. And that was my flapjack. So that's how you make my delicious salted caramel and pecan flapjack, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. Do you enjoy salted caramel and pecan, and what sort of sweet treats do you enjoy them in? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon.